Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8. Today I'm playing turn-based naval strategy game Battlefleet 2. It takes place during World War II in the Pacific, with Japanese and American ships doing battle on the open ocean. Features a campaign mode. In the campaign mode you pick your faction and then the difficulty level. And then you can start a new game, gives you a little cutscene. What you do in the campaign mode is that you capture zones over here. Each zone gives you points that you can spend on purchasing new ships at places that have a port and a shipyard that you can build them at. There's different ships in the game. You have frigates, destroyers, cruisers, battleships, and carriers. And then you can use these little stars up here to build it. When you build it, you can actually customize the weapon layout between anti-air turrets, regular turrets, torpedo launchers, and whatnot that have different attributes and stuff, so that's pretty cool that you can do that. So there's your new ship, and then you basically just go around and you can move all of your ships, just select them, and then move them to the new zone, and there they go. So pretty intuitive way of moving stuff. And then you can either move, you can move them once per turn. Let's move them up here. So, the AI during the campaign mode is actually pretty passive. It isn't really much of a challenge. It's much better during the tactical battles, which I'll show off in a little bit. One thing with it is you can't, like, I can't have these ships and these ships attack the same zone. So you have to make sure you have a superior number of ships all in the same zone before you attack. You can also have these little recon missions, which will show you what the enemy, makeup is before you invade. There's also no way to know which ships you've moved and which ships you haven't moved, so I wish that was a little thing that they added to the interface there. But other than that, it's fairly entertaining mode of play there. So exit that. Game also has cross-platform multiplayer online, so you can play people that are playing on mobile devices, which is pretty cool. What I'm going to show off is a single-player skirmish battle. So we'll choose custom battle here. You can set the number of ship points you have. We'll just set it to 1,000. We'll choose the most difficult setting. And then you pick your map. You can have either open ocean or you can have an area with islands, such as here's Alaska and Canada. It's basically just kind of semi-random islands. And it basically has a different area for each place on the campaign map. So we'll just kind of pick here. It looks pretty interesting. And then you can use your points to do your ships. So I think I'm going to do a carrier. And then you can select your little captain here. So I'm going to give him that. And it just has a bunch of different turrets and stuff. I'll probably just leave them be. Oh, let's see, what do I want to do? I don't really want to spend on battleship. I think I will do 2 cruisers. We'll add some captains to that, though. We'll do 50 and 60 for this. Alright, so there's my fleet, 3 ships. During the campaign you can have very, very large battles. That can take a lot of times. Your experience determines who goes first. So that's why you want to have more XP for your captain. You gain XP during the campaign over time during your missions. Each turn you can move and fire. So that's what I'm going to do. Trying to move towards these guys here. Alright. So you just select a heading. You can see it's restricted a little bit based on the attribute to the ship and then how far you want them to move, and then you just click move. And then you can fire your weapons. So a lot of weapons on this. Again, just like that, there's little firing arcs. And then if you zoom out, you can see it gives you little range rings. It's kind of like worms, or any other type of artillery-based game where you have to kind of guess, you know, how much power and the angle you need to get them, although it gives you this little line, which is pretty handy. So if we zoom in here, we can dial this in a little bit. Right there. So I'm going to do 3,000 and we'll see what happens. Ooh, I can hit him. Alright. Well, that's encouraging. So I'll just dial that down a little bit. We need 28. Boom. Alright, a little bit more for the next one. We're just going to send everything. Oh, crap. I messed that up. Clicked on the wrong thing. So what was that, 17 degrees? There we go. Alright, that should be good. So that'll send everything at once. Kaboom. So that was effective. I'll just... This guy is going to be gone. Oh, he is gone. I already sunk him. Yep. Alright, well that's basically all I can do with that, because those guys are out of range, so that'll be the end of your turn. You can also send airplanes and stuff, which is pretty cool. You can recon. There is fog of war. Little dark areas that'll appear. Blocked by terrain, basically, like you can't see over there. But I don't think that's going to be an issue here, so I'll just end the turn. And you, sir... do the same thing. He's not going to reach his other ships. I'm just going to end his turn. Oh.
What are your orders?
Alright, let's see what I want to do with my carrier here. Ships can run into each other, which is potentially bad. Alright, let's send one of these airplanes out. I'm going to airstrike. Let's try to airstrike these guns, and we'll come in this way to avoid the other ship. Okay, damage this heavy turret. You can see there's location-specific damage, so you can actually damage individual weapons, which is pretty cool. And the controls are very intuitive, and I like the way that the combat is done. They took out a couple of my medium turrets. You know, where you have to adjust the power and stuff. It's very, you know, nerve-wracking and suspenseful as you try to dial in the correct bearing and power. Alright. See here. Who would I rather get rid of? Probably the battleship, to be honest. Alright, so that's 1,000. I'm gonna guess this. Nope. Let's try full power then. If he's smart, he stayed outside of range. Oh, I'm like right there. Alright. Alright, let me change it a little bit and try to catch the front of a ship. You see there's a little bit of randomness in it. Alright. Oh, these ones have even bigger range. Forgot about that. Alright, well, in that case... let's do them all. Kaboom, kaboom! And, yep, I'm gonna aim at the other ship with that. Nope. Alright. Oh, no, he's out of my range anyway. Alright, well, that'll end his turn. Alright, let's see. You can see that these things are damaged now, so I can't use them. I think I turned myself so I can't even hit him. I can hit him with that. Alright, let's try our 3,000 here. Nope. Might be able to hit him with this, though. Ooh, barely got there. I think that's all I can do, though. Yeah, can't hit that guy either. Alright. You can also get yourself grounded. Alright, let's move. And do this first. Let's do it this way. I got a little bit of damage on him. He just has a lot of anti-air turrets on there. Alright, can I get you with this? You also have to worry about land. The AI is really bad about firing through land. I don't know if I'll be able to reach with that. Oop, yes I can. Well, good. You know, it won't calculate that there's land in the way when it fires at you. Ouch! Engine damage, which means he's not going to be able to move anymore.
Aye, sir.
Well, that ship is basically screwed. I don't even really need to move very much. Kind of want to keep these ships close together as they are anyway. Okay, good. Alright, so what do we think? A little bit over 2,000? Yep. Ooh, a little bit too far. I also want to save some for the battleship. Oh, which is out of my range. Should have turned more. Alright, well I can aim this at him. Stinks. Alright, what do we guess? Gotta be further than that. Oop, damaged the bridge. Alright, that's basically it for him.
Aye.
Alright. Only partial movement. I can get both of these guys with this. Now, who do I actually want to take out? Actually, would rather take out the battleship, to be honest. Navy turret damaged. Only like 2 more hits, I think. Oh, so close. I'll probably just run out of... just run out of it, actually. Yeah, if this thing wasn't damaged, I'd be able to take him out, but... And now the battleship gets to go with this, like, minor amount of health. Ow.
What are your orders?
Well, my orders are for you to take this guy out. See if we can't get this guy. Ship sunk. You sunk my battleship! Alright, now we can concentrate on this carrier. Alright, so... Let's try that. Ah, very nice. A little bit more, though. Alright. I'm gonna wait for his carrier. Nope. A little bit.
Sir.
Alright. Both my fronts are broken, so I need to get on his side. That's what I'll do. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Not even that much above 1,000, I would say. A little bit more than that. Is that all you got? That's all you got. I. Same thing with you, although you got the front too. So actually, you're kind of in a good spot. Like the blue line, it's very helpful. Alright, what are we thinking? 2,000? Forget that those go further sometimes. Alright, good. Alright, carrier. Let's move it a little bit more head on. Is even a little bit too much. Should be able to take this guy out this turn. One more. Boom. Ship song. Goodbye. The wiener. And then you get prestige points for winning a battle that are useful in the campaign mode. So there you go. That is Battlefleet 2. So like I said, it is cross-platform, so you can play with people on Windows, Mac, Android, or iOS. It has a good number of ships to control between the battleships, carriers, cruisers, destroyers, and frigates. Different types of weapons between the different turrets and anti-air devices and torpedoes. I like the turn-based battles where you have to adjust your power and your aiming in order to get the person. The AI is not great during the campaign mode. It isn't aggressive enough, but it's okay during the battles. You can see that it misses some shots and doesn't hit every single time, even on the hardest difficulty. And it doesn't handle aiming through land very well, but with the cross-platform multiplayer, hopefully there'll be more humans to play against during the course of the game. So it's a game that's pretty interesting, and I think is a nice little light take on turn-based naval combat. So that's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.